What if I told you that the person who just made you laugh for 10 minutes straight earned less than a McDonald's worker per hour? And what if I told you that YouTube, a company worth $280 billion, is sitting on a revenue-sharing secret that could change everything? Look, I know what you're thinking. Another clickbait video about poor YouTubers. But stick with me for the next 6 minutes, because I'm about to show you 3 shocking statistics that'll make you see your favorite creators completely differently. We're diving into the real math behind those subscriber counts, uncovering why even million subscriber channels are struggling to pay rent, and revealing the one simple change YouTube could make tomorrow that would literally transform millions of lives. And here's the kicker. This isn't just about creators. This affects you as a viewer more than you realize. By the end of this video, you'll understand why YouTube's current model is actually making your content experience worse and what needs to happen to fix it. No doom and gloom here, just facts, solutions, and a pretty optimistic future if we get this right. Ever wonder why your favorite YouTuber with 2 million subscribers just launched a Patreon? Picture this. Sarah has 1.5 million subscribers. Her videos regularly hit 200K views. On paper, she's made it, right? Wrong. After YouTube's 55-45 revenue split, production costs, taxes, and the feast or famine nature of the algorithm, Sarah made $31,000 last year. That's less than a full-time Starbucks barista. Here's the brutal math. 200,000 views typically generate $400 to $800 in ad revenue. YouTube takes 45%, leaving Sarah with $220 to $440. But she spent $300 on equipment, $150 on editing software, and 40 hours creating that video. Her hourly rate? About $3.50. The data is staggering. 96.5% of YouTubers don't make enough to cross the US poverty line. Let that sink in. Nearly 97 out of 100 creators are working below minimum wage, often putting in 60-hour weeks. What if I told you YouTube made $31.5 billion last year, but paid creators less than McDonald's pays its workforce? Let's visualize this insanity. Imagine a massive pizza representing YouTube's $31.5 billion annual revenue. Creators, the people actually making the content you watch, get 1 slice. YouTube keeps the other 7 slices. Meanwhile, TikTok's Creator Fund pays creators up to $20 to $40 per million views. Twitch gives streamers 50 to 70% of subscription revenue. Instagram pays up to $1,200 for 1 million Reels views. YouTube? They're stuck in 2007 with their revenue split. Since 2015, YouTube's revenue has grown 400%. Creator compensation per view? It's actually decreased by 15% when adjusted for inflation. The platform is literally getting richer, while creators get relatively poorer. Here's the plot twist. YouTube's stingy approach is actually ruining your viewing experience. When creators can't pay rent, they burn out. When they burn out, they quit. When they quit, the algorithm starts recommending the same 20 mega channels over and over. Sound familiar? Statistical reality check. In 2018, the top 1% of channels generated 77% of views. By 2023, it's 85%. We're watching creativity die in real time because only the biggest channels can afford to survive. Those authentic, weird, niche creators you love? They're being replaced by corporate content farms and AI-generated channels because they can absorb the losses. That cooking channel run by grandma in her kitchen? She can't compete with $1 million studio operation. What if fixing this was actually embarrassingly simple? Here's the beautiful part. YouTube could change everything with one policy update. Flip the revenue split to 70-30 in favor of creators, still leaving YouTube with billions. And suddenly, Sarah makes $45,000 instead of $31,000. She can quit her day job. She can invest in better content. Spotify gives artists 70%. Patreon takes only 8%. Even Apple's App Store, notorious for high fees, only takes 30%. YouTube's 45% is highway robbery in 2025. Imagine if every creator could actually afford decent equipment, hire editors, or, revolutionary concept, pay themselves a living wage. The content quality would skyrocket overnight. Here's why this matters to you, even if you've never uploaded a single video. Better paid creators mean more diverse content. When people from all backgrounds can afford to create, you get perspectives you've never seen. That breakthrough tutorial, that life-changing story, that laugh-until-you-cry comedy sketch. They're all more likely to exist when creators aren't choosing between rent and recording. Plus, financially stable creators can actually engage with their communities instead of desperately chasing trends for survival. Better creator-viewer relationships, more authentic content, less clickbait desperation. Here's the thing that gives me hope. YouTube's success literally depends on creator success. They know this. The pressure is building. Other platforms are eating their lunch by treating creators better. Change is coming. TikTok's explosive growth, the creator economy hitting $104 billion, and creators openly discussing these issues. It's all pushing YouTube toward inevitable change. Picture a world where your favorite creators aren't stressed about money, where anyone with a good idea can afford to pursue it, where content quality improves because creators can invest in their craft. That world is possible with one simple policy change. The revolution won't be televised, it'll be YouTubed, and it's closer than you think. What do you think? Should YouTube increase the creator revenue split? Drop your thoughts below. And if you know a creator struggling with this reality, share this video. Let's make some noise. Subscribe if you want more deep dives into the creator economy, and I'll see you in the next one.